What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Yeah. I don't know. You're not there. I give you my love, but you don't care. So what is right? What is wrong?
Hey now, it's your man who did it this time, coming at you with another episode of What Does the NBA Stand For? And first and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High, and I hope you all enjoyed that timeline series. That's one of my new things I want to touch on because I feel like there's a lot of youth who need to be re-informed and informed, period, because not everyone has positive adults in their household. So if you get a chance, check that out. But let's talk about the NBA, man. I'm going to change my tone towards this topic because I know it can be pretty sensitive. So the first thing we're going to talk about with this good old NBA is Mr. Adam Silverspoon. 2 scoops and a twist. Hey! Look, man, we know Brother Sweet, and we know that that's one of his characteristics. Do I believe that he's going to promote it outwardly? He's passive aggressive with it. Just take a look at the clip where he's at the Pride Parade. This isn't a hate speech. This is a truth-telling platform. So, Mr. Silver, what does the NBA stand for? Well, right now it looks like we're going to castigate and put a red target on Mr. Kyrie Irving. So this morning I got a chance to see Mr. Skip Bayless, and I heard it to the grapevine that Mr. Stephen A. Smith had been coming at Kyrie's religious beliefs. I heard Skip Bayless say that it's crackpotish. That's kind of a sketchy comment coming from you, sir. For his stance on not wanting to talk to the media. That's his business. That's his business, as we say. I haven't heard Kyrie outwardly say that he's a Muslim. I have heard Steven Jackson say that, and I'm going to be paying attention to see how Steven Jackson responds because Stephen A. outed Steven Jackson as well as Kyrie Irving. But we know how Mr. Bayless feels about people who are of the Islamic faith. That being Mr. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He claims to like Ali after Ali became global. Because Ali was part of a separatist group, that being the Nation of Islam. And it just seems like whenever you bring up Kareem, he disses him. Puts him like 11th on his list and says Shaq would have bullied him. But that's neither here or there. We sticking with Kyrie. So because Kyrie called these people pawns and he don't want to talk about them, the Boule and all of their pundits surrounding them seem to keep targeting them. So what does your NBA stand for? Division. I'll give you another D for what the NBA stands for. Dividing. Right now, there's an issue within the Lakers organization in their locker room where Dennis Schroeder went public and stated that he and Mr. James are the only ones who have not taken the vaccine. Another issue. That's their business. Pardon me, the same issue. That's their business. What does the NBA stand for, man? I mean, all of this kneeling last year and bubble talk, and now you got people who are against the vaccine. You got people who are for it. That's their business. If you would have promoted leadership in a masculine way, we wouldn't have these problems. But you want to keep putting it in our face. Here locally, we have some Steelers, because I live in the Pittsburgh area. We have Steelers from the Steel Curtain days and the Glory days, so they say. You know, you got Franco and Mel Blunt and these guys telling we know black men and black women to get the shot. But if you have to keep persuading us using your puppets, we're always going to put a blind eye up to it. That's just how the story goes, and rightfully so. But what does your NBA stand for? So, we're not mad at LeBron James for not wanting to take the vaccine. The issue is the separatism and the elite treatment that he receives. Oh, you don't have to get it. Or you did get it. Or as I was reading this morning, maybe you're worried that there's too many liquids going in your body after you get this shot. Allegedly, he was on the ledger and he has a biochemist on staff for PEDs. Now you can look this up for yourself. I'm gonna try my best to put the link into the description to make sure that y'all look it up for yourself. Don't always quote no man, because for all y'all know, y'all think that this is all built up on hate. It's not LeBron. It's the puppets behind him, the NBA. Well, then stop watching the NBA. That's what somebody will tell you. No, this was the greatest game, I believe, with some of the best athletes that have ever walked the planet. They're ruining it. So I could blame Mr. Silver, spoon, 2 scoops and a twist. Hey, I could blame Mr. James. I could blame CP3. I could blame some of the fanboys, where it's a collective effort to destroy the NBA of old and to promote whatever the heck you think this is now. So, dividing. And then lastly, deceiving. Back to the vaccine. Alright? The vaccine situation is a private matter. But it only becomes public when your policy puts it in your face. Now, if the NBA's policy is everybody got to get it, well, why hasn't he got it yet? When I say he, I'm talking about Mr. James. But to my knowledge, I don't see a lot of brothers promoting the vaccine. I had a chance to look at Shea G. Alexander from the Oklahoma City Thunder holding the Dort guy's hand like it's his woman while he's getting a shot. I surely hope that they was having a word of prayer, but I highly doubt that. It looked pretty feminine, but the NBA loves putting that in your face. A 6'6" great athlete like him, let's put him on blast looking like a high school schoolgirl. But that's the NBA. Those are the 3 Ds, alright? Divide, deceit, and they also want you to depend on them. It's ruined, man. That's your man, Adam Silver. But I don't want to go on too long. I don't want to become long-winded. I want to thank all of the brothers on these platforms for providing, correct content, and they always leave it available to us to go look up the information and to have our own opinion. Y'all know who you are. I don't even need to get into detail today. But they doing this, man. Talking about the daggone COVID, and then, y'all trying to divide the Kyrie Irving thing and put a target on that dude's back. Same thing you did with LeVar Ball in a way. I'm not necessarily saying everything LeVar has done has been correct, but I had a chance to see where Mark Jackson gave him all credit, no hate, no shame. You know what I mean? Where he said that LeVar Ball deserves some credit and he deserves some applause. Steve Van Gundy and the dude Mike, whatever it is, on the ABC broadcast, pardon me, you could hear a pin drop. You could hear a rat pee on cotton. They didn't want to give LeVar his due because he's too masculine. And he spoke a lot of things into existence. Do I think his 2 sons are going to change the NBA? Not necessarily, but LaMelo looks pretty good and he should be Rookie of the Year. But that's it, man. I just hope y'all don't get caught up, man, because the main attack is on the media, man. The media, this left-wing agenda driven monster that we call the NBA, man. They want to divide us. And it's kind of crazy because the product is the most dominant athletes you'll ever see. But they're being dumbed down and they're being almost feminized on the dais. And that's an integral piece to their fan base. Because the pushback is brothers like yourselves, sisters like yourselves who grew up on a little bit of physicality, a little bit of smack talk, a little bit of clowning, a little bit of ripping, as we call it. Some people call it ragging or joke telling at the free throw line. Dare I say, there was some war tactics. That's the name of the game. These is people's livelihoods. This is their profession. Now it has become a popularity contest, a campaign, and it's too daggone political. But when you throw any type of spirituality on it, they want to demonize it. Surprise, surprise. We give Golden State and their upper management kudos because of the homosexual allegations and same-sex stuff, that they get all these kudos. Mark Jackson gets let go, but speeded up maybe 5-6 years later. The rumor is, because we don't even know yet, Kyrie Irving is a Muslim. I don't know if he's Sunni. I don't know what he is. I pray to God he don't start jumping, doing backflips on Splash like Kareem. But who's to say, man? Be careful what you listen to, including me. Do your own research. What the heck does this NBA stand for? All praises to the Most High. This is your man who did it, signing off. Peace.